Hello, hello, and happy Tuesday. I am
Hello.
Lindsay, Keystone Mortgage, Miss Kayla McDonald, Remax Alliance Group, and we have the lovely Miss Ashley Howard with Howard's Cleaning. Thank you for coming today.
You're welcome.
How are you?
Good. How are you girls?
Good. I'm
Doing
glad to have you.
good.
It's been forever, I feel like.
I know, right?
Yeah. How are things been going?
Pretty good.
Oh, good. Good. You were going to say something.
Huh?
I thought you were going to say
No, I
something.
was just gonna say we keep missing each other.
I know. It's just timing and way that things are.
Life.
Life, exactly. So I wanted to obviously bring you on because I think that a lot of people um, utilize your services, but I don't think that they know enough about it. So I'm going to kind of put the reins over and let us know how you guys got started and all the different things that you offer and the areas. And I know that you've been to my personal home and you guys did an incredible job. So I just wanted to kind of go from there and see what else you guys offer.
Yeah, for sure. So we started down here in Florida back in 2017, but we've been in the business since 2009. We moved down here because we got a rental property. And so then we decided to start a second location of Howard's Cleaning. And the services that we offer are professional floor and upholstery cleaning. So carpets, tile, hardwood, area rugs. We can do showers. And like any type of upholstered furniture, patio furniture. So really, um, pretty much anything floor related or furniture related. And we have professional truck mounted equipment and portable. So if it is in a high rise, then we could still handle it. We like to use our truck mount is a little bit more powerful, but they both do a great job. And it's a hot water extraction process. So
What
it
exactly
typically
does that mean?
we're using steam, hot water, and we're extracting any dirt out of the floors or the upholstery.
All
So
right.
you don't use it's not like an actual chemical or like bleach or anything that you use in order to clean some of these things.
We don't use. We do use a product that is a pre-spray product. That's a green product, safe for pets and people. Very mild. If somebody's still uncomfortable with using any type of product, then we can just use hot water.
That's cool. So do you get a lot of people who call you to like clean their grout and do like deep cleans on their floors and bathrooms or like the shower at least um, before they sell or,
Yes.
and after they buy, I guess.
Yeah, more so before for the listing photos, so that and or for list so when someone comes in to look at the house, then it looks nice for that. So yeah, we do a lot of homes to get them ready for listing.
Now
Now,
you said, sorry, Kayla, go ahead.
no, that's okay. So when you do the showers too, like I see a lot of people who have like in the corners, like they get that mildew and it's like almost in like the seams or in the caulking. Is that something that your services will help? That'll remove all of that as well.
It depends. Sometimes it'll definitely help clean it up, but we don't do any repair work. So sometimes in those scenarios, you need to get like the grout recaulked because it's just beyond cleaning. But
Mm-hmm.
so then you have to bring in like a handyman to actually redo the caulk. So we like to see we do free estimates. So we usually just have people send pictures. It's real easy. They can just send me a picture and we can tell them, if it's something that we can take care of or not.
Okay, easy enough.
When you came to my house, we had a couch that my husband refuses to get rid of. That's his favorite thing in the world. It's like an old T-shirt. I always tease him and tell him one day he's going to come home and it's not going to be here anymore. You guys came and cleaned that, and it was actually upstairs, so it was difficult to find somebody to be able to come because of the location. There's not like an easy way to get into the house and get the equipment up the stairs. So you guys were able to accommodate, that. And I
Yeah,
thought,
we have quite a bit of hose so we can run it. And then, like I said, in worst case, if we don't have enough hose, we can always use a portable.
yeah. but you made it a lot. Some companies, they don't have the ability to do that. They don't have enough hose, or they don't have portable machines that will do the job. But because it's like I said, it's weird. We have to like come in through the pool area and then like up the stairs, so there's not like one straight shot where we needed it. But anyway, you guys came, and I don't want to say it was brand new, because the couch is probably as old as my oldest child, but I'm like, fine, it can stay for a little while longer.
Yeah. Yeah, and when we do the furniture, we do like both sides of the cushions and the body of the couch, so it gets a nice thorough cleaning.
Yeah.
And it's a little time intensive, so sometimes people get a little, like when I tell them it's how much it's going to be, they don't realize how much time goes into it, because it takes longer to clean a whole couch than it does to clean like 5 rooms of carpet.
Yeah. I actually had another couch that you guys were going to help me with, and it was a different material, and I just never got back around to doing it, and then I ended up getting rid of it. But long story short is that it had like a what do you call that? Like a protectant on it already.
Yeah.
And
Scotch guard.
yeah, you guys were able to obviously clean it, and then I think that you were able to re-Scotch guard it afterwards.
Yeah, that can help with repelling like dirt and stuff.
Yeah, and like I said, we changed our mind, and actually that was in my living room for quite some time. I was just going to have it cleaned, and we ended up getting a whole new set for the living room, recently anyway. But here nor there. You had the ability to clean it, and other people weren't. They didn't want to clean it for whatever reason, I guess because of that Scotch guard or the material that it was in. But you guys didn't seem to have a problem. What areas do you go? You said you had 2 locations. Is that here in Florida, or you still have?
No, one up north in Cincinnati, where we're from, and then here we're out of Tarpon Springs, and we go within about an hour of the area. So, we'll cover Pasco, Pinellas. We don't get over to Tampa a whole lot unless it's a larger job.
Sure. All right.
Okay.
I don't think that I knew that you did like showers and stuff.
Yeah.
My one shower in my home is literally tile from top to bottom. It'd be nice to have all that done. What's your process for that? And I know that you said that you don't do repair, but is it just like the grout, or what do you guys do?
We'll pre-spray the area, and then we have a special tool, a special wand for shower that's hooked up to the machine, hooked up to the truck, and then it's basically a similar process as cleaning carpet or tile. It's just a different wand that we use, and we'll get the whole area.
Yeah.
Now, does that remove like the hard water and soap scum from the tiles and the grout when you do that?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we can always make it look better, but depending on the condition of it, that's why I would like to see a picture, just so we can give you like a realistic idea of what we can do.
And do you, when you're done, is there something like any type of treatment or anything that you maybe put on the shower tiles or grout to almost seal it or protect it more?
We do sealant. It's better to like whenever it's brand new tile, you definitely want to seal it. If it's really old, then it may or may not be very beneficial to put it on there. But yes, we can put a sealant on there.
Okay.
How long does that typically last?
It really just depends on wear and tear. You can get a year out of it, or a little bit longer, maybe. Just depends on how much use it gets.
Probably the quality of water too, I would imagine.
Yeah.
If you have a water softener or not.
Yeah, that goes into it for sure.
Now, is there like a general price list type of thing, or you just have to call you and get a quote, or what does that look like?
Showers are always by the size, but your general pricing for tile and grout cleaning is 65 cents a square foot. And then carpet rooms are $45 a room. That's the standard price on that. And then we usually have a minimum of 165 to come out.
So have you ever gone or received pictures from like a job site or estimate that you were like, you are way beyond our like our help. You need to
Yes.
burn it down or something.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Many times. More than one time. Yes.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know if you can tell us, but like what would you say is like the worst job that you've seen that you've turned down, and what would be your worst job that you've actually seen that you could fix and complete? If you can name one of each.
I remember one where there was like the lady sent pictures, or actually our guy was there, and there was just feces everywhere, and we actually made it look really good. And honestly, we probably shouldn't have done it. It was so bad. But I mean, we get pictures of everything, and like, but we don't we don't do any like mold remediation work. We're not a restoration company or biohazard, so we do have to be a little bit careful as
Yeah.
far as what we can do. Um, but yeah, that one was pretty wild. The pictures from that one, we definitely use some of those in our social media.
Yeah, the before and afters are probably
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get stuck in those reels that keep going of people cleaning the carpets. I'm like, what's it gonna look like after they're done? And they have like this whole process of like scrubbing it with the brush and then like taking the machines over it and then spraying it. And like, I don't know, they do it a million times and I'm always waiting for the end. I never get to the end. I just continuously watch it. It's
Well, yeah.
satisfying waiting for it to be clean.
Yeah, it's like the ones I see where they're cleaning like a really like just I don't know where the area rug is, but
yeah, that yes.
You know, so I don't know if it was maybe in a flood or they just put it in like a mud hole or something for 7 weeks. I'm not sure.
They dip it in oil. I don't know what the hell they do with it, but it's.
Do you see like an uptick in your business and calls like after let's just say like a natural disaster for people wanting to try to salvage their furniture or maybe their area rugs that you can help clean up?
Yeah, we do sometimes. Like I said, though, those are like when they have to call a restoration company and actually file like insurance claim and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely people inquiring about that.
So are those like are you able to be paid from their insurance or is that something that I mean I know that they would be getting their funds, but is that something that you work with people on in that scenario, or if it's something that can be salvaged? What do you typically suggest, like if somebody's house flooded and they're trying to save like their couch or their area rug? Is there something that you usually tell people like, hey, maybe you shouldn't save this or it's not salvageable or something?
Yeah, I mean that's like when they're questioning that, when it gets that bad, that's when they want to get insurance involved, and that's not really something that we don't do. But if it's just like they maybe got like a little bit of water or something, then we can they can send me a picture and then we can clean it. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Now, going back to like that video that we were kind of talking about with the area rug where it's just covered in mud. Is that real? Like, have you ever come across that where, I don't know if you know, like the type of videos we're talking about where people are basically just pressure washing an area rug. Is that just something that people do for, I guess, views or whatever? But I don't know.
Got me.
I mean, they got you. I mean, yeah. I mean, it can clean them up. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think I came across one the other day, and I'm just like, I think I would just throw it away.
Oh, definitely. Well, I guess if it was really expensive, like sometimes you get those crazy expensive rugs that, I don't know, were in your great grandmother's house that you're trying to salvage or whatever. But
yeah, maybe it was sentimental or something.
They didn't buy them on Amazon, that's for sure.
Probably
not. So for your grout and cleaning and stuff, so what would like a process be? Would they just come in and like they just have a machine, or do they pre-spray it? Do they have to let it sit? And then like, do you have like some sort of preventative for it to get dirty again? I don't think people realize like how dirty grout gets and how quickly it gets dirty like in your house, because it just becomes, what you see all the time just from like regular mopping but when you have your grout cleaned, you're like, oh, it wasn't gray.
That's what the color is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
you
well,
move your
like
area rug off of it or
Yeah,
something.
Right.
if you look in the areas that aren't used as much, that's where you can see how different the color
The grout
actually
color is.
is.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we come in, we pre-spray, help let that sit, agitate it with a brush, and then we use the truck mounted equipment to clean it, and then we can put a sealant on afterwards to help keep it, from getting dirty as quick again.
And of course, you said general wear and tear type of thing, which I get, but like, what could you expect? Like, I don't know. We'll say like in a room, like in a bathroom or something, that yes, it's used often, but like if you were to put a protectant on it, how long that would keep the color that it's supposed to be.
Like I said, usually sealant lasts like 1 year, 2 years. Like most people get their tile cleaned once a year.
Okay. I don't think I heard you say that. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Now, and what's that process like when somebody's cleaning their tile? Like, do you have the customer, do they have like a list of things that they're supposed to do, like moving their furniture out, or like putting it in their garage or whatnot, before you get there to kind of prep the site for you? Or is that something that you guys do? You do all of that for them, and then, I'm sorry, I'm asking a couple questions all at once. Then, what's the time frame? Like once you seal it, how long do they have to wait to, walk on the tile again?
Yeah, it dries like really quickly, like within an hour. But then as far as prep work, it really just depends what the customer wants. I mean, most of the time, the best way is just to get the small things up off the area, and this goes for cleaning carpet too. Or the area rugs, just get what you can out of the way. We don't move large items, so we're not moving, dressers or beds or large entertainment centers. If we can slide a couch out of the way, so and mostly underneath those areas is fairly clean anyway. Unless you're working with an empty house, then we do the whole space. So it's
Okay.
just really dependent on the customer what they need to do.
Okay. Now, when it comes to carpet, when you clean the carpets, I know you said that you guys can like treat the couch with like a Scotch Guard. Do you have any sort of treatment to put on the actual carpets to maybe help protect that from getting some stains or, repelling some dirt or something?
It's all the same. It's a Scotch. So for tile, it's a sealant, and then for the carpet, it's a Scotch Guard.
Okay. Oh, I feel like I need to find these things to put on all of my stuff.
I know I do. I have kiddos that they don't care. They just won't eat on the couch. I'm not.
And they're dropping crumbs
Right.
everywhere and
I'm
using
not.
the
And they're
couch
hanging
as
over their
their
plate or
napkin.
whatever.
Yeah. I'll just eat these Cheetos and I'll use the couch as my napkin. No
Their
big deal.
hands with their arms, fingers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Do those sealants and like Scotch Guard work on the exterior also? Like some people will have tile on their like covered patio.
Oh, yeah.
And then for your outdoor furniture too. Like I don't know if is the heat in the humidity going to affect it and make it less I don't know what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, it doesn't last as long
Effective or something. Yeah.
outside, but maybe there's some sort of different protection for being outside, because I know you can Scotch Guard like your umbrellas and stuff, but there's probably something.
We can do the outdoor upholstered furniture, but when it's like outdoor paver sealers, that's when you're going to call like a pressure washer.
Okay. Drake Mailhot said that he loves you guys and that you saved his couches that he was just going to throw away, but you guys, oh, there it is. So he said that you cleaned his couches and he was ready to buy a new one, but you guys restored it. And then he also commented on the whole Cheeto thing with the kids.
Yes, great. And try to wipe it off with whatever.
He's not upset about it at all. I don't have any kids. I just have a dog that is pretty much,
Well, it's the same concept.
she does the same thing,
Right.
except she rolls around and digs outside in dirt, and then she comes
Yeah, she'll
inside and jumps
put
right
her
on the couch.
bone on, like, on the carpet instead of like on the floor where you can sweep it up or whatever.
Oh, yeah. She'll whenever she gets Drake, I have a grocery store in my couch.
In the couch.
Inside of it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Opening up a food bank. Well, I feel like couches, like when you have like the cushions that are removable, no matter who you are, like stuff just gets in there and under there. Like every time I lift up my cushions to see what's under there, I'm always surprised. And I'm like, okay, well, here's all this change, and here's the remote, here's the snack that we had from 3 weeks ago. Like, it happens. You don't even realize it when you're just watching a movie and munching on the couch, and then next thing you know,
There it is. Everything you were looking for.
Mhm. It's pretty much whenever we lose the remote, we actually kind of going off topic here. We actually put a leash on our remote because we kept losing it. And so we stuck it. We like literally I found it. They make them online. I found it on Amazon, and it's like a remote control leash that's like retractable. And we stuck it to our coffee table. So now we can never lose it because it's always stuck to the coffee table. And like I said, we don't have kids. That's just us being humans. Like, got to do the same thing, because you know how fans now have remotes to everything. If you have a newer fan in your house, there's no like pull chains or anything anymore. And, they're either stuck to the wall or you can't find them. So I have to do the same thing for my my living room fan remote.
Mine I don't have a leash, but some of mine have Velcro on them, like in the kids' rooms, because they have the fans and their lights and their TVs, and some of them I have to put glow in the dark covers on them.
Yeah. That's what I did for my remote in my living room. I put like a bright blue cover on it, and then I attached the leash to it, so we can never not find it.
Found it.
Yeah, I'll have to send you the link to the leash.
You went rogue, Ashley.
Yeah, we went rogue. We're talking about leashes. I apologize.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
The leashes for the kids to not stain the the carpet and the furniture.
Right.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Anyways. What's the best way, like, for somebody to reach you or to get in contact with you to get a quote or?
Yeah, so just to call or text us. That's the best way. The numbers at the bottom there, 727-279-5621, and you can call or text that number anytime, and we can give you a free estimate.
You should run a contest of who has the dirtiest rug, and then you can have lots of before and after pictures. And
that's a good idea.
Well, you might see some interesting stuff. People might be
dirtying
up their rugs to see. Good for business.
Purposely dirtying it up.
Right.
Yeah, like just dumping whatever on it, like a whole pot of chili or something.
Get this out.
Yeah. No, that would be fun. I would watch it. It's very satisfying.
I'm telling you, that one video, I have yet to seen it end, but I really want to know how clean the carpet is. That I think it literally starts over, and I don't realize that it started over, and I could sit there and watch it, and I'm waiting for it to be clean.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's very, very, very satisfying. Very satisfying job. So.
All right. Well, I think that's all really the questions that I had. I'm so glad that you came and joined us. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. I feel like I learned a lot. I didn't know that you were out there, but I think that my clients can definitely benefit.
Yeah, we do a lot of work with realtors. So yeah, it's good to get them clean before the listing photos.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, I'm walking in a house, and if I pull it and it's, you don't think that you can clean it, or it's
a turnoff.
It sure is. I mean, it would be definitely for me. So.
Yep. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be saving your contact information because
Okay.
I think that, like I said, I think a lot of my clients can use your services, whether they're selling or buying. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
well,
Cool.
thanks again. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming on.
Good to see you, Lindsay.
You too. I'll see you soon.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.